Hello, hello, and welcome to a special edition of the Healed and Cash Flowing podcast show. My name is Kat Storing. I am your host, and we are recording finally. Last time, if you remember the episode before, I was so excited. I was so making sure that everything was just so. And even today, I forgot the mic, but that's okay. We have the AirPods. I think we're good. I hope you're having an amazing season. I have been very intentional about the way that I'm doing seasons, the way that I'm doing birthdays, the way that I'm doing literally anything, because sometimes we go on autopilot. And let me know if you do that. I have done that myself, where we do things just because that's the way we have done them before, because that's what society dictates or the date in the calendar. But most of the time, those things that we have done for a very long time are not in alignment with our inner energy, how we're feeling, our current values, the workload that we have, or even our health choices. I know for a fact that I'm going to be traveling with my mother in a few months. I'm going to take her back home because after she had, and I don't know if I told you, but she had open heart surgery. Um, she had a valve repaired, and it was like a major deal. And I don't feel comfortable with her traveling by herself. And she mentioned it, and I'm like, Mom, way ahead of you, because there's a lot of fried food, a lot of like going out. And I try to limit how often I eat out because I want to know what I'm eating. Like right now, it's a quiche that is resting on top of my stove that I made, and it's high power, high protein. I'm gonna give you a quick little video that I recorded for you. So if you go to the blog, the note on the show notes, the blog post corresponding to this episode, you will see what I'm eating. And that's like on a breakfast brunch kind of thing. So the reason that I mentioned that is because I had already planning, even though I am taking her to an island, which is amazing, and the food is delicious. I am not going to be partaking on eating out on a regular basis. I am going to be on the countryside. I am going to be going to the grocery store and getting all natural stuff like I always do, eating as much natural food as possible, like no process, pick it up from the garden. My aunt has this beautiful garden that she is raised, just growing all kinds of things. I want to eat that. I'm going to eat a lot of good meat. And I'm not going to be going out. I'm going to be probably meal prepping because I'm going to be working while I'm there. My mom is going to be doing whatever she wants to do. And that leaves me to be by myself, to be able to go to the beach at the end of my workday. I'll be recording podcast episodes. I'll be doing all the things. But I'm not gonna abandon the things that I'm doing. And as I am talking to you, I just made a mental note that when I'm there, I'll be looking for someone that can help me with my Pilates. I'll be looking for a gym that I can visit while I'm there. Why? Because I am doing all this work because I have health goals, because I want to look a certain way. And that's why I'm doing all these things, taking care of myself, eating all the protein, drinking the coconut water, doing all the things. So I say that to say that I'm leading by example. There are some things that I'm doing, even though I'm going to be in a different environment, that doesn't mean that I have to abandon all the amazing good habits that I have created for myself. Okay. So I want you to think about yourself, the goals that you have created. Remember, the name of the podcast is Healed and Cash Flowing. There is a reason why I called it that, because the moment that I realized to stop everything, okay, I'm going to stop everything, and I am going to um, look at myself and look at the areas where I need to and want to heal. Everything changed. Everything shifted. My finances, geographically, even where I live, changed. Why? Because I put myself first. Because I decided to look at all my old patterns, look at all the things that I had done in the past, and realize that's not working for me, Kat. Get a move on, work on that, and that's what I have done. So I'm just sharing. Hopefully, I get to inspire you and give you the little push that you needed to say no, the little push to say, I know we have done this for a long time. However, I don't want to. I don't have the bandwidth. I don't feel like it. I have all the things to do. I have to take care of myself. I want to go on a trip with with my family, whatever it is. Listen, You get to determine the quality of your life. You get to determine how your day to day looks, who you are in relationship with, and who you are not in relationship with. And that is a really, really tough one. And now I can see why people say, "Oh, you change when you get to a certain place, or you move or do something different." I did not change. It's just that now I realize that I say yes to things when I meant to say no, when I should have said no. I realized that things that I believed in the past, I no longer believe. And I realized that when I put myself first, I'm actually being very selfless, because a healthier, happier version of me is going to be available longer. I'm going to be able to be kinder and more productive for others and myself. So please do what you need to do for yourself. Take the time to be there for you. Okay? Take the time to be there for you. I plan to do some amazing stuff during the break. My daughter's going to be here for a while. Then she's going to go visit her dad for a few days. Those days, I'm going to take advantage of those days. I am going to be doing Pilates, which I am thoroughly enjoying. I just saw an ad for something else, so I can do Pilates at home. I think I have gotten many of the moves down. There are so many and they're so complex. It's like learning another language. But I'm seriously considering doing that virtual program. It starts on January 6th, which is perfect. So I might be doing that. And I have so much food on the fridge, in the fridge. So very delicious, healthy food, because I like to meal prep. I like to look at things in so when I'm hungry, I can just go and grab it. Like I have some ground turkey that's been marinated for a little bit. I am gonna be adding an egg, some panko breading, and I'm gonna be making some amazing meatballs. And I'm gonna make the meatballs in the air fryer, because I don't fry my meatballs. I just cannot do it. I cannot do it. Something that I probably haven't shared with you is that my family, for both sides, they have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, eyesight issues. What else do they have? Um, I think probably that's it. In 48 and a half, I don't have any of those issues. And that is not because I got lucky. That's not because it skipped the generation. That is because I have been very intentional about how I look, about how I eat, about the things that I say yes to or not. Like I love pork, especially the way we make it, because I'm an island girl. The way we make it is delicious. However, my body says, girl, that's too much for us. It reminds me, it used to remind me, and even though it was so delicious, I understood that it was not good for me. And also, I could not get over the fat. Even though I removed as much fat as possible, I just know all the fat. So I don't have it. I don't have pork. I don't have bacon. Bacon is delicious. It's insanely good. Because people think like I'm not making any sacrifices, that I don't mind, or that it's just that I don't really care about those things. I do. I do enjoy it very much, but I enjoy my health more. And I don't like pain. I don't like unnecessary pain. There are some things that you need to, like last night when I was doing my Pilates class, there was pain because I was still getting better. And I'm glad that today I'm feeling good still, which is amazing and a half. So I am excited and grateful that I took the time, that I took the time to get myself together mentally, spiritually. I've been working on that as well. And every day I can say it gets better and better. And I'm able to reconcile with what I used to, the way that I used to practice things, the way that I rearrange my thinking and things. And it's pretty good. It's getting better and better. And I'm getting clarity in every area of my life. And that is because I'm spending time with me. I'm spending time with my books. I'm actually going to have some time to read before my daughter and I go out for lunch. I am reading Letting Go, The Pathway of Surrender by Dr. David R. Hawkins. Amazing, amazing, amazing author. Wish that I had met him when he was here, but his books are here. That's the power of getting your work done. I was thinking about it. I was watching last night. I'm gonna put in the link in the blog post. In the blog, I'm gonna put a link to an interview with Elizabeth Gilbert, and I love her. Love her books. Love what she does. And she was talking about the type of letters. She writes herself a love letter every single day. And I think I might adopt that because when you take the time to be kind to yourself, when you decide, I am going to do something for me so I'm not in lack. So, whatever I need to listen to, I can tell it to myself and I can listen to the things that my soul wants to say to me. How beautiful is that? Is connecting with yourself. It's really taking a moment to nurture yourself. It's amazing. She's also on Substack. I'm gonna give you the link for all of that because I think that's a great practice. I know you probably are looking for ways to have a better year. There are some great habits to implement. Also, Andy Frisella on his follow-up program to 75 Hard, probably should call it 75 Harder. Like it was a movie franchise, you know. One of the things that he suggests is that you speak to a stranger every day and actually make a connection. And that's something that I have implemented now. I'm not even waiting. I am doing that, and I'm having great conversations, and I'm finding that it's making me a better businesswoman and a better human. So I'm doing that. I'm giving you these suggestions because maybe you can incorporate some of these into your everyday. Like I stopped for a while making my bed because I have this bad habit of doing laundry and not folding it. So I am getting into habit of folding my laundry and making my bed again. And when I tell you when I go to my bedroom, because I don't go to my bedroom often during the day, it's nice to open that door and the bed is made and there's not a whole bunch of clean clothes on the bed. So little micro things that I'm doing that make me happy and make me a better person and allow me to have a better experience. Like I just love experiences. I love connecting with people. And there's another thing that I'm doing that was suggested by my coach. I have several coaches that I work with and I have a trip coming up later in 2025. I'm so looking forward to it. I've been saying that I'm going to go to this place for a long time. And what I'm doing every day, every year is I'm going to the places that I've been saying that I'm going to go. And then I go and I'm like, girl, why didn't you go before? And then she suggested is start listening to that music. When I tell you, I love that music anyway. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. So amazing. So I started listening to that music. I went to Airbnb. I looked up some places. And I love that we're not in a big city where I'm gonna be. And because I'm going to visit someone. And also while I'm there, we'll probably her and I will get some work done. But I'll definitely get to take a dancing class there because I love to dance and I love the food. So I'm definitely gonna have some really good food and travel around for a little bit. So I'm here to tell you, I'm here to tell you that the life of your dreams is right outside of your comfort zone. The life of your dreams is exactly when begins when you decide that you are going to be the person that you said you were going to be, and then you look at the demons in your closet and you look at those things that happened, the things that should have happened but didn't happen, and the expectations that were unmet, and you heal those things. You heal it. When you become whole, it's the most amazing thing. I'm having incredible experiences. Like, I talked a lot about relationships, and the last relationship that I had really showed me what I want. Really showed me how I can show up in a different way and how I can be my best version of myself, and also set others for success when I set some parameters that are non-negotiable, because we gotta take responsibility. Not everything is the other person, and sometimes it's just not a fit, and that's what it was. It was just not a fit, and I'm glad that I saw it early and I dealt with it quickly and then moved on. So we're getting closer, folks. We're getting closer. I was telling my best friend yesterday that we call him John. That's the guy. That's the name that I got for my guy, for my life partner. And now we're calling him John, the peptide guy. I cannot wait for us to have a peptide expert in the show. I'm telling you, life changing. I started myself this week. I'm not gonna talk much yet because it's literally very new, but it puts me in a different mindset, and also gives me another habit of going to bed within a certain amount of time because it starts working at a very specific once you take it. you have a window and then, you go to bed. So that's even helping me with that. So I'm going to be sharing, I have a before picture because what I want to do is reduce body fat. I am at, and I don't want to lie. So I'm going to look it up real quick, where I am and what my goal is. So I am at 23.4 body fat, which is in fitness. I'm pretty good, but I want to be at 21, probably 20.9, which is athlete. I want to do that. But that means then I have to be an athlete. So I'm looking to join something. I was going to do pickleball, but unfortunately the times that they need, I have something standing every week that day. So I'm gonna be looking for something else. What did I do? When I was talking, right when I got to my Pilates class, she was I mentioned to her, oh my God, I'm so bummed that I won't be able to do pickleball. And then she said, well, right where you live, there's this huge sports complex and they have a whole bunch of group stuff that you might be able to join. I had no idea because I haven't been here for that long. And now I have another place that I can check out. And I bet I'm going to be able to do group things. And the reason why I want to do group things is because I work from home and I don't get to see people all the time. So that's my fix. And trust me, that works for me because I'm an introvert. That works for me. Um, but I know that I gotta get myself connected with people and doing something group, mm, something more athletic that what I'm already doing, but more into a group. Then I think it's gonna help me with my fitness goal as well. So I'm doing all these things, and I even doing it in the business space. As you know, I mentioned that I was going to Phoenix. That was incredible. Oh my God, the clarity, the fun that I had, the way that I laughed, the fashion, all the things. So I don't think I had shared the outfits. If you follow me on Instagram, and hopefully you do, you saw the outfits, but I'm happy to post those on the blog post as well, so you can see it. And I have not addressed the elephant in the room, and it is that I cut all of the curls. Can you see? Can you see how cute this is? This I cannot stand it. I can't stand it. It's so cute. Oh my God. So I was sick last week. And after coming back from Phoenix, I think it was just a lot of transformation, a lot of learning, a lot of learning. So I came back and also there was over 1,000 people in that room. So I think it was a lot of people, a lot of people come back sick. So I was resting and last Saturday, I'm sitting there. I have been really thinking about this for a while and I have been resisting. I cut my hair this shorter than this when I was 19 and I kept it for a little bit, and then I went back and never cut it back again. I just have, long hair that you cannot see because my hair is so curly. Even now, my hair is so much longer than this, and that's how I can get this look. So Saturday, finally, I was looking at some things on Pinterest, and my daughter and I have this thing where we say, "It's just hair. It's just hair. It grows back." So um we're talking about it and I'm like, and I live in the middle of nowhere in upstate New York, and there's not that many places that know how to deal with ethnic hair. I have had my fair share of really, really, really bad haircuts. So what I did ever since was learn how to do my own hair, and that's what I do. I cut my own hair, and but I never done this. Never. I do my own layers. I've done all kinds of things. Never cut it all. Girl, when I tell you, I got up, I watched a couple of videos on YouTube, I went to Pinterest, and I got some exactly what I wanted. I texted my friend, my good friend Paki, and I asked her, "Hey, do you have a place that you go to get your hair done?" But because she used to live in New York City, she doesn't have a place around here either. And she's got beautiful hair, so she said, "Let me think about that. I usually go to the city," and that was my cue. I'm like, girl, I wanted to get this done tomorrow. And then I realized I want to get it done today. And then I said, even if I mess it up, I can go to a barber tomorrow and they'll fix it. They'll fix whatever things I mess up. I got up, I have got new scissors, and I just started cutting. I just started cutting, and here we are. And I absolutely love it. I had to trim a little more yesterday from the sides because it was a little too short. And this, what I do is when I am diffusing, what I do is I put my hands like this so I can stretch it a little bit so it's not quite that close. But I make it. So before I was using clips, and I have some beautiful clips, but now I can just do this, and I'm obsessed. So yeah, I cut my hair off, which is amazing. I got it to the very close to the length that I wanted. It was like boob level. Uh, Stretched out, of course, because my hair is super curly and I never wear it straight. And then I'm like, you know what? I want to leave some things behind in 2024. And this hair has been in my head for a very long time. Maybe it's time to leave whatever this hair saw, whatever this hair experienced, leave it behind. And that's exactly what I did. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you would dare do your own hair like this. Let me know, because I've done all kinds of things, never this short by myself, but I love it because I think if had I gone to a salon, they would have made it really perfect, like a little too square. Too, I don't like perfect. I like lived in. I like a couple days of growth. I like it to be just, see, I can fluff it off a little bit. I like it to be more slipped in, kind of thing. But let me know if you would dare. Let me know if you would dare cut your own hair like this cute little pixie, which I freaking, as you have heard many, many times, I love. And if you have been listening and now watching the podcast show, you are watching because you get it. You dig this energy that I bring, my bubbliness, that how I'm just being spilling the beans, kind of like just catch up between girls kind of thing. That's the vibe that the podcast show has. A guest said that they were a little nervous before, but then they watch a couple of the episodes, listen to a couple of the episodes, and they're like, I like your vibe. It will be like talking to an old friend. And that's exactly the vibe that I'm going for. Exactly the vibe that I'm going for. So, anyway, this is where we are. I think I'll do another episode before the year ends, but I just wanted to give a little love, to give you a couple of resources. Definitely check out that video interview with Elizabeth Gilbert. It's an amazing interview. And be kind to yourself as we get older. And I always say that I'm going to skip old age, but doesn't mean that I'm not going to be here. It just means that I'm not going to get old. I'm just going to get wiser, and then I get sassier, happier, cuter, fitter, all of the other things, all of them, richer, yes, yes, all of that too, all of that too. I hope you have an amazing Christmas. I hope that you are so good to yourself, and I hope others that love you are also good to yourself. But the person that has to be the nicest to you, it's you. You are with you 24/7. So you might as well be super kind to yourself. Thanks so much for watching. Please know that I love you, that I'm rooting for you, and I'm going to see you in the next episode.